So in the previous video, I already gave you the formula. This theta means the angle measure, but in radians. You're going to see this a lot in math. That just means the angle, and typically in radians, but not always. So this is the area formula right here, but you first have to convert 135 degrees to radians, which means there will be a pi in your answer. So for now, ignore the pi and just in your calculator type, this is the calculator stroke, 135, the fraction button, 180, enter. You should have, I think, 3 pi 4. So 135 fraction 180, enter. You're going to see 3/4. So that's 3/4 times pi. So we're going to say this. So now this arc length is 3/4 pi times 11 centimeters. Since 11 is prime, it won't cancel with 4. We just multiply 3 times 11, which is 33. That's going to be over 4 pi centimeters. And then for us to find kind of more a link, all you type into your calculator is 33 pi divide 4, and that will give you the rounded amount. So 33 pi divide 4, enter, and that is about 25.9 centimeters for this arc length right there, the measure of that arc length. That's the arc length when the radius is 11 centimeters. If it wasn't 11 centimeters, it would just be 3 pi 4, and then whatever that would multiply out to be. But it's larger than that because the radius is larger. So over here, now the sector formula was theta times radius squared, all divide 2. So 120, we have to convert this to radians. And on your calculator, 120, the fraction button, 180, enter, and I think it's 2 pi thirds, so 120, fraction button, 180, you get 2/3. So this is 2, but remember there's a pi right there. So this is 2 pi thirds. There's also that divide 2, or remember what I said before, you could actually put a 1/2 there. I'm just going to put times that 2 right there. And then the radius is 12 feet, and then we're going to square that. Now we've got a 6 right there. We've got a 2 pi, and that's 140 feet squared. Well, 2 divide 6 is 3. In your calculator, just do 144 divide 3. Or you could have just typed this. You could have just typed, leave off the pi, we'd just leave the pi alone, 2 parentheses 12 squared, divide parentheses 3 times 2, enter, and that would have given you the pi amount, and then just multiply it by pi's. But let's do it this way. So 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 6 3 times. So now 144 divide 3, so that cancels to 48. So now we have 48 pi feet squared, and that's for the area, that's this inside area. So that's why it gets squared. And then to get the approximate, just type 48 times pi. So we get about 150.8 because the 7 rounds up to 8, 150.8 feet squared. All right, that is this for arc length and area of a sector.